sure everybody has a pair of 3D glasses. If you don't have a pair, just wave your hand there like you don't care, so we can get you a pair. If you're traveling with small children whose feet can't quite reach the floor, please move them toward the center of the rows away from the outside gates. It's going to get really bumpy on the tour. The gates are closing, so please watch your hands and feet. If possible, please slide all the way to our hand side so we can fill in all the open seats. We are the biggest and the busiest movie and television studios in the world. There's always a lot happening, so have those cams ready because you never know who or what you're gonna see. We are on our latest version of tour vehicle, the electric tram, and here is Roker to tell you more about that.
I'm proud to announce that Universal Studios Hollywood is converting the world-famous studio tour trams to become electric vehicles. As these trams roll out, guests will be experiencing all the movie-making action propelled by the latest energy-efficient technology. Now, this is just one example of NBC Universal's and Comcast's commitment to becoming carbon neutral by 2035, helping us all take another step toward reducing our carbon footprint. So, welcome aboard for an awesome experience that's also awesome for the environment.
Oh, that sounds really awesome. Thank you, Al. You know, this tram is pretty awesome, but it can't drive itself. We have a driver. So he is the best in the business. He is the reason why we are not walking. So he is the most important person on this tour. His name is Caleb. Everybody say hi, Caleb. Hi, Caleb. So he's so awesome. So he's ready. I'm ready. This tram is almost ready. So sit back, relax. All right, we're good to go. I have one more person to introduce you guys to. That is our co-host for the tour and the host of the Tonight Show, and that's my GM on NBC, Mr. Jimmy Fallon. Hey, Jimmy.
Oh, hey there. You made it. Welcome to the Universal Studio Tour. I'm Jimmy Fallon. I'll be making sure that you get through this experience in one piece. You've got the very best guide.
Fallon.
And the greatest driver.
Caleb.
They're the best. I love them. Even though
Fallon.
owes me $5.
What?
I know you guys are excited to get on the tour, but first, a few safety rules.
Yeah, first, if you need guest assistance or have a medical emergency, if you drop something valuable off the side of the tram, or if you have any sound or video issues, reach up and grab the red emergency cord that runs along the center of the ceiling of the tram, and I'll be back to assist you as soon as it's safe to do so. Otherwise, during the entire tour, please remain seated, keeping your arms and legs inside the vehicle at all times. The studio is private property, and if at any time during the tour you drop your phone or just can't wait to use the restroom, pull the cord and remain seated. Please no smoking of any kind during the tour. Be prepared. Our tour today features loud noises, Centurion movements, fire effects, and many water effects. You'll want to have your cell phones and cameras out for great photo opportunities, but keep an eye on them so they don't get wet. Finally, for safety and those around you, please don't use selfie sticks while you are on board. As We make our way down the Universal timeline. You'll see movie posters. These are just a few examples of the thousands of movies we have made in the past 111 years. Universal City was founded with and still has its own fire station. So on the right hand side coming up, so this white building right here is our own fire station. We got some amazing firefighters here. So I know they're in there right now. I don't see them, but I know they're in there. So let's see where the tour will take us today. Let's start by entering the front line, which houses administrative offices, sound and editing facilities, and the majority of our 36 sound stages. The first sound stage you're going to see is the largest and the most historic sound stage on the line. That is sound stage 12, which is coming up on the left-hand side. It was constructed in 1928 and it's almost 30,000 square feet. So some of the largest sets have been constructed inside this sound stage. We are now driving between the theme park and the studio. On the right-hand side coming up, you'll see Super Nintendo World, home to Mario and Luigi, the stars of our biggest movie in 2023, the Super Mario Bros. Movie. In the 1960s and the 70s, this is where guests used to be able to step into the office of Oscar-winning costume designer Little Pitt or drive through the Platt warehouse on the tram. By the 1980s, this was the home to the preview center. Now on the left, you can see more of our sound stages coming up on our left. You'll see sound stages 7 and 8. Bel-Air is currently using these two sound stages. Bel-Air is the dramatic reimagining of the 90s sitcom Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Season 1, 2, and 3 are now available on Peacock. Speaking of Peacock, the Academy Award-winning Best Picture Oppenheimer is now showing on Peacock. Bel-Air uses one more sound stage. That is sound stage 14, which is coming up on our left. It is pretty common for a production to use several sound stages. The show Bel-Air is executive produced by Will Smith. Universal is home to a few production companies. Among them is Platt Productions, who are bringing Wicked to movie theaters. Here with a special message is the director of the film, John M. Chu.
Hey, Studio Tour. You're seeing a lot of behind-the-scenes movie-making magic today, showing you up close how filmmakers, like me, bring our dreams to the big screen. After your tour, the magic of Wicked continues at Universal Studios Hollywood, where you can experience photo ops, props, and costumes from the film, and fun bites and drinks from Shiz and Emerald City. But first, here's a look at Wicked.
Come with me to meet the wizard. I couldn't possibly. This is your moment. I'm coming.
I think that's something to see. Let me see this.
Very good.
Wicked, rated PG.
Don't miss the movie. It is so good. A lot of our guests love movies and TV shows. Some of you guys are even aspiring filmmakers yourselves. Did you know Wicked director John M. Chu got his start in Hollywood here at Universal Studios? But it might not be the way you think. Many years ago, we had a show here in the theme park called Screen Test Comedy Theater, where volunteers were selected from the audience to participate in a live production demonstration. Guests could even take home a video of their performance. So look closely at the scene and the cast of this Western bank robbery. That's right, that little frightened guard right there is 8-year-old John M. Chu. Who knows, maybe the next big film director is on board the tram. So I just want to say hello to the next big film director. Well, hello, nice to meet you. Maybe one day you're going to work in one of these bungalows here on the left, behind Ted. So these bungalows house offices for movies and TV shows. Some really high-profile companies are right here. Platt Productions is here, which produced the Wicked musical. The film version of Wicked has been in development since 2004 and has since cast Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande in the two lead roles. Coming up on our left, you'll see one of the most iconic bungalows on the line. That is Bungalow 5195. It belonged to the incomparable Alfred Hitchcock, who directed such legendary work as The Birds, Psycho, and Vertigo. Bungalow 5195. You'll see the number 5195 right next to the front entrance, right here. So iconic. Now coming up on our left, you'll see sound ages 25 and 26. These are our newer sound ages. Lopez versus Lopez, starring George Lopez and his real-life daughter, Mike Lopez, is using sound stage 25. A brand new comedy, St. Dennis Medical, is now using sound stage 26. We are about done with the front lot. We're taking you to the back lot, where the world is just around the corner. We film the big stuff out here, exterior scenes on a grand scale. This area behind the city skyline is our metropolitan area. Most of these buildings here are facades, meaning they are just the fronts and the sides of buildings. I mentioned just now, St. Dennis Medical is currently using sound stage 26, which is on our left, where their interior sets are built. The show has dressed parts of our metro sets to look like medical facilities. So on the right-hand side coming up, you'll see the entrance to the ER. So on the right-hand side, you'll see their exterior sets. So the show is set in Oregon. So on the right-hand side, you can see Oregon right here on the right-hand side. From one of our newest sets to our most iconic. Next stop is Courthouse Square, which you'll most likely recognize as Hill Valley from Back to the Future, starring Michael J. Fox and Leah Thompson. Here is star Christopher Lloyd and one of the producers, writers, and creators of Back to the Future, Bob Gale, to tell you about it.
It was actually the back lot of Courthouse Square that inspired the entire climax to Back to the Future.
I had scenes up at the clock tower on that ledge. It was ledge about that wide. And I was standing inside looking at the ledge, and I already had vertigo. I just thought, there's no way in the world, no way I'm going to stand on that. I was up there for quite a while. Of course, I had a cable.
Okay, I know what you guys are thinking. The facade on the left looks nothing like the clock tower in Back to the Future. Well, that's because Courthouse Square became so recognizable after Back to the Future. Filmmakers altered its appearance for their productions over time. So currently, this location is dressed for Ted.
Hi everyone, Seth MacFarlane here, and I'm excited to share with you a behind-the-scenes look at my Peacock.
I'm pausing this right here. Can you guys see Courthouse Square on your screen? So you're looking at the John Hancock High School from the show. Have you guys seen the show?
Event series, Ted. It's a prequel series set in 1993. And that means our skilled craftspeople had to build a high school.
That's another shot of Courthouse Square on your screen.
Oh, and even recreate downtown Boston as it looked back in the day, using exterior sets and facades that you're about to see on the tour. But I should warn you, Ted is intended for mature audiences only. So grown-ups, tell the kids to go in the other room before you watch. Oh, come on!
Oh, the show is so funny. We are looking at facades right now. From the small town of Hill Valley to the Big Apple, welcome to New York streets. So these streets look really empty right now, but we can dress them. We can add cars, parking meters, traffic lights, storefront signage. We can paint over the buildings. We can change the color of these buildings. So I remember Too-Faced filmed a commercial here at this location. Too-Faced is a makeup brand. For the commercial, they painted one of the buildings bright pink. It was so much fun to see. You know who's really familiar with New York? Our co-host, Jimmy Fallon. Hey, Jimmy.
Hey, everyone. Welcome to New York. I got my start right here in New York on Saturday Night Live. This is actually my old neighborhood. Once got mugged over there by an old woman. Tough lady. This is my favorite hot dog guy. Hey, buddy. How's it going? Remember me? No. Just like old times. Gotta love New York City. Hey, I'm walking here. Hey, it's cool, guys. I was just walking there. So it's not exactly New York, but a lot of times when you see New York in the movies, it was shot right here on the Universal Metro sets. If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. Even if you make it here on the Universal lot.
So the materials we are looking at right now are plastic, plaster, plywood, foam rubber, and fiberglass. It's really interesting to touch these buildings. So these sets can be used over and over again, but dressed differently to look like different cities. So you, the audience, will never know the same sets you see on Good Girls are the same one you see on Gone Girl. Our metro sets became San Francisco and Dirty Harry, Baltimore in Hairspray Live, downtown Los Angeles in SWAT. The creative design of metro sets was supervised by none other than Steven Spielberg. Over the years, Universal has collaborated with some amazing directors. Peter Jackson is another one of them.
It's the original King Kong that made me want to direct movies. I saw that movie on TV when I was about 8 or 9 years old, and I wanted to become a filmmaker. Action! I like films that just take you away from your real life and sweep you up with adventure. Kong literally does that. I mean, you're on board a ship, you're sailing to a lost island, you're encountering monsters and creatures from, prehistoric times. So I was thrilled when Universal invited me back to Skull Island, and it's great to have you along for the ride. Now, we have created this 3D immersive experience, so you're going to have your glasses ready. Don't put them on yet, but just have them in your hand because we're about to return to Skull Island.
Oh, King Kong is awesome. You guys are going to love it. This is getting exciting. Well, I hope you guys are ready to visit the Skull Island.
The Universal Tram is winding its way through a very rough, narrow trail in Skull Island, allowing the visitors a little sneak peek at some of the wildlife of Skull Island.
And it's getting spooky.
Nobody's lived here for hundreds of years.
I hope you guys are excited.
Okay, glasses on, everybody.
Glasses on.
We're back in Skull Island.
Hold on to your belongings and stay seated. Everybody sit tight. It's going to shake quite a bit, so hold on to your belongings. But it's going to be so much fun. I want to hear laughter. I want to hear swimming. The louder, the better. on some of the largest 3D digital screens, standing at 40 feet tall, 180 feet wide, and utilizes some of the most advanced technology in filmmaking today. The film was designed by Peter Jackson and a team at Weta FX. The filmmakers at Weta have won 7 Academy Awards and worked on films such as Avatar 1 and 2 from 20th Century Studios, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings with Simu Liu from Disney, and The Little Mermaid with Halle Bailey, also from Disney.
With a project like the studio tour, the audience is in the middle of the environment. They're looking in all directions. There's creatures coming at them. They're seeing Kong from this side and T-Rexes from the other side.
Working on a movie, we always know where the people are looking. They're looking straight ahead. They're looking at the shot that we're working on.
Here you have to take into account that people are looking in all directions.
Oh, we are back to our metro sets, the other side of the metro sets. A lot of movies, TV shows, commercials, reality competitions like American Ninja Warrior and music videos have all filmed at this location. Billie Eilish was here, Pink was here, Taylor Swift was here, Lady Gaga was here. So this is where the stars come to work. Speaking of stars, get ready for some classic, scary stars. Coming up on the right-hand side, you'll see our monsters mural. The person behind this mural is world-renowned graffiti artist Tristan Eaton.
Thou shalt rise again.
It's a colorful tribute to some of our classic monsters: Dracula, Frankenstein's monster, and his bride, the Wolfman and the Human. He's such a great artist. Look at the detail, the nails, the skin texture. He is such a master. Not too far away from the mural, coming up on the right-hand side, next to the stop sign, you'll see a rotunda-looking structure. That is our underwater tank. It allows the director, the crew, and most importantly, the camera to stay dry while they shoot through the hatches on the outside of the tank. You can see one of the hatches from here. Shows like Alias, Fear Factor, Seinfeld have all utilized this tank. Speaking of water, there's a lake coming up on our left. This body of water is what we call the Hollywood Ocean. On the other side of this lake, you'll see a series of sound stages. Stages 30 and 31 have been home to The Voice, season 26 finale with coaches Reba McEntire, Gwen Stefani, Michael Bublé, and Snoop Dogg. Reba was one of the coaches. She films her sitcom Happy's Place next door in stages 32 and 33. Now, back to this lake. In 1954, this lake became the Amazon River in our 3D monster movie, Creature from the Black Lagoon. Last year marked the 70th anniversary of this 3D classic. Universal is home of the horror film and a monster movie. Our legacy stretches from Dracula from 1931 to the upcoming Dark Universe at Universal Epic Universe, opening this year in Orlando. On the right-hand side, coming up, is our little Europe. We invented the horror movie genre right here on the right-hand side. That's why it is the most historic location on the lot.
When we think of Universal, we think of monsters.
Dracula, Frankenstein, Wolfman, Bride of Frankenstein,
The Mummy,
The Hunchback of Notre Dame, The Invisible Man, Phantom of the Opera. Classic films. They're just brilliantly made.
That Frankenstein image, flathead, bones.
It's one of the great icons of the world.
That to me was like the essence of the Universal horror film. I was just mesmerized by it. Boris Karloff, Lon Chaney.
I remember the original Universal Studios Mummy movie really scaring me.
They still ring in our memories now, and we love them.
Okay, I think you guys recognize this location. This location doubled as the fictional country of Genovia in Princess Diaries 2, A Royal Engagement. That's right. The village in Netflix movie, The School of Good and Evil. The setting in Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of the Black Pearl. They all filmed here at this location. Our popular TV series, The Good Place, also filmed here.
You, Eleanor Shellstrom, are dead.
Cool.
This location, the afterlife, come on. I have never ever seen this. You're in the good place.
I'm not supposed to be here. I can't risk going to the bad place.
Maybe it's not all that bad.
How can I help you?
What is the bad place like?
Well, it doesn't sound awesome.
Oh, I love the show. Season 1 is my favorite. You can watch it on Netflix now. So anyone can film here, right? Not just Universal Productions. We often collaborate with different studios. Netflix can film here. CBS, ABC, ABC Disney, Sony, Columbia, HBO Max, Hallmark Channel. Any Hallmark Channel fans here? This house on the left was home to the talk show Home and Family for 9 seasons. This house is basically a house-shaped sound stage. It has a full complete interior with a working kitchen. Bel-Air also uses this house. So this house is not a facade. This house is called Damper House because it is sitting right at the entrance of Damper Street, which we are entering right now. Damper Street is one of the oldest parts of the studio. So this street, along with the rest of the Western sets, can be seen in productions such as Carnival, Roswell, Star Trek, Enterprise, All About Steve with Sandra Bullock, as well as classics such as The Virginian, Winchester, 73, Wagon Train, and Desiree Rise Again with Marlene Dietrich. Back in the heyday of the Western, this town saw a lot of action. Okay, I know it doesn't look like it right now, but I promise you, this town was really happening. Every true Western had to have a fight scene. Check out these fight scenes.
If you're just gonna stir things up here, then I am.
How dare you hit that man?
Mine hit the ground first. Mine was taller.
Westerns were a popular genre through the 1960s. The 70s saw the rise of the summer blockbusters, beginning with Steven Spielberg's Jaws. So what kind of movie is Jaws? It is a monster movie. That's what we are famous for. Now check out these really scary Universal creatures. Now we are heading to the Amity Island, a small New England town terrorized by a man-eating great white shark in one of Universal's greatest hits, Jaws. But they caught the shark. So on the right-hand side, you'll see the shark they caught. I can see it now. It's right there on the right-hand side. It looks small though. Huh. Well, the beach is beautiful. It's so pretty. Look at this. This is so beautiful. Peaceful. I love it. Okay, something's happening. The music is very ominous. Oh, that's my friend George. You know what? Uh-oh, I think he's being attacked underwater. Oh, they caught the wrong shark. I'm pretty sure the real shark is still in the water. Oh, this is not good. Not good at all. Okay, let's hope the shark won't attack us. Everybody be careful. Going since 1976. In reality, Bruce, the mechanical shark, was as big a terror off screen as it was on screen. On the first day of filming, it sank to the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean, prompting the crew to nickname the troubled production Flaws. So this weather is getting nicer and nicer. It's like turning out to be a nice beach day. Speaking of weather, creating weather for film and television has always been an interesting challenge. Here in sunny Southern California, we don't get much rain. It's usually the same old sunshine day in and day out. Whenever we need a change in the weather for a production, we have to create it. Even if we have rain or inclement weather conditions, filmmakers still need to control the elements on set to create the right effects for the camera. So today, our special effects team has prepared a weather demonstration. We are going to show you how we create rain for movies and TV shows. As you can hear, the show has started. You can hear thunder coming from the speakers and see lightning created by strobe lights installed around the area. So everything looks good. We are just waiting for the rain. And we got rain. If you look up, you can see a sprinkler system that is shooting water straight up into the air. The water falls back down naturally, and that's how we create rain for movies and TV shows. It's really simple and realistic and effective. Our special effects team did a fantastic job. And you guys can stop the rain now. This is so way too much rain. Please stop. My goodness. Excuse me, guys. Stop the rain. Okay, how come you're not stopping it? Uh-oh. Do you guys hear a low rumbling noise coming from the top of the hill? Something's wrong. I think we overdid the rain. We overdid it. We're gonna get something wet. We're gonna get wet. Yeah. That's our flash flood since 1968. Still looks amazing. Now we're gonna loop around this area. We're gonna exit and circle back to the Amity Island. You know, Mr. Steven Spielberg helped bring Jaws to the tour. Here he is to tell you more about that.
The Jaws ride was almost the inevitable result of the size of the box office when Jaws first opened in June of 1975. And that was really the first time I ever got involved in the creation of a ride. It was a great honor to be invited into a creative circle of tremendous designers at Universal that were trying to figure out how to replicate what the movie had done to audiences in a real way by building a physical shark that would come out of the water and terrify tourists as they were sitting in the tram.
So right now we are driving on Steven Spielberg Drive, which is appropriate because of our long relationship with the Academy Award-winning director.
My entire career began with my relationship with Universal Studios just as a high school kid on a tour bus. Remember, in those days, there weren't trams, there were buses called the Gray Line Tour Bus. And I was so excited and thrilled to be on the lot. This was my first time ever on a movie studio lot. And during a bathroom break, I hid in the bathroom, and when everybody left to get back on
I'm going to pause this really quick. So there's a commercial filming here on the left-hand side. Yeah, they're working in there right now.
I waited another 15 minutes until I'm sure the bus left, and then I had the entire lot to myself that day. And in those days, movie lots were so crowded because all movies were made on film lots. Today they're made all over the world, on locations, but most of it was focused in those days, in the 60s, on the film lots. So nobody noticed me when I was going around from soundstage to soundstage, and I really felt, in my own young way, I owned the lot and had the most amazing day of my life.
We are 15 minutes away from returning to the theme park. Just a quick reminder, if you drop your phone or just can't wait to use the restroom, pull the red cord to get my attention, but stay seated. We have been toured through nearly 400 acres of the studios and showing some pretty amazing home locations. It's been very comfortable because we are sitting on this tram. You know, our tram is famous because our trams have made cameo appearances in a lot of productions. Check this out. Our trams are famous. Here in Hollywood, any vehicle that has appeared on screen is considered a picture car. Over the years, some of these cars have become as famous as the actors who drive them. So right now, you'll see some really famous Hollywood picture cars. You'll see cars from the Back to the Future films. You'll see cars from the Fast and Furious franchise. You're so famous. You're so recognizable. Okay, now picture something. Picture a woman driving a 1957 Ford sedan from the movie Psycho, from director Alfred Hitchcock, starring Anthony Perkins and Janet Leigh. On the right-hand side, you see two of the most iconic sets still standing in Hollywood, the Bates Motel and the Psycho House.
We all do a little match sometimes.
Look at them. That's so cool. And you can see that Ford sedan right there. Pretty iconic. So, the history of this house is really... Oh, I know that guy. That is Norman Bates. What is he up to? What is he doing? I haven't talked to him for such a long time. You know what? I think I should say hi. Hey, Norman, what's up? Okay, he's busy. Well, anyways, we're going to stop here so you guys can take some really good pictures of these two iconic sets, the Bates Motel and the Psycho House. Okay, this is getting really creepy. I have a bad feeling about this. But you know what? As long as he doesn't see us, we are good. So I'm going to stop talking. It's too late. He's looking at you, not me, at you. Now he's coming for you. Oh no, we are not gonna make it. Everyone say bye-bye to car 4. Bye-bye, car 4. Woo, they made it. Woo, I'm so happy. They made it. You guys made it. Okay, let's get a closer look of the Psycho House coming up. Mother is home, by the way. She's not facing us just yet, but she will be. Okay, she's coming up. Get ready. So she's on the second floor, looking at you. She's coming up, coming up, coming up. She's up there, looking at you. Right behind her house is one of the most spectacular sets ever created. The crash site from Steven Spielberg's Alien Invasion movie, War of the Worlds from Paramount Pictures. We'll be stopping here for a few moments so you guys can take some really good pictures. This amazing set is what remains of the neighborhood where Tom Cruise hides out in the film. This is an actual 747 aircraft that was destroyed specifically for the scene. This movie used over 500 effect shots. You know, that is a lot of special effects. A lot.
The airplane crash site set is a perfect example of a set that is all designed around a vision that Stephen had.
When we first began to sit down to talk about War of the Worlds, I thought, what if the 747 goes down right in a big neighborhood? Because it's just something you don't see.
You're doing good.
Well, and Mr. Tom Cruise, he was here, right where we are.
Close your eyes, okay? Got them closed? Robbie, get in. Get in.
Have you guys seen the movie? So, the scene is set in a real neighborhood in New Jersey. So, the design of the site was based on that neighborhood in New Jersey. You know, Mr. Tom Cruise, he's really familiar with our studios. He's done a few things here. He did Night and Day here with Cameron Diaz. Remember that movie? Not here at this location, but here on the lot. Back in 2019, they did some filming for Top Gun Maverick here as well. So Tom Cruise is really familiar with our studios. Universal has been fortunate to work with generation-defining directors like Alfred Hitchcock and Steven Spielberg. Now we are thrilled to partner with Academy Award winner Jordan Peele. We are heading toward the Nope set. Here is Mr. Jordan Peele himself on your screen. Coming up for right now.
Movie magic only happens when a team of collaborators, often in the hundreds, work together to take an impossible notion and bring it to life. This is Jupiter's Claim, a nostalgic, small-time Southern California amusement park owned by former child star Ricky Jupe Park. Over there, look into the winking well and have your picture taken just like the kids in that old 90s movie Kid Sheriff. That's what this whole place is loosely based on. Remember that one? No? Well, I do. A little further down, you can see the brand new Star Lasso experience. Built to showcase an unbelievable new live show. Well, it's not looking so live anymore. Anyway, behind this Hollywood fantasy of a gold rush frontier town lies a sinister secret. It is smack dab in the center of the UFO hotspot. What's a bad miracle? Welcome to the world of Roker.
It is time for us to get out. Everything we're looking at came straight from the movie. Again, the set is in a movie. We have shown you how we make the movies. Now we're going to put you in the movies. This is the entrance to Fast and Furious Supercharged. We need everybody to be the actors in the scene. So this is the setup. One of you is an undercover witness, and international criminal Owen Shaw is after you. We're gonna keep everybody safe in here. We don't need those 3D glasses just yet. We'll let you know when to put them on. Let's see how this plays out. It could be fun. I promise I'll let you guys know when to put those glasses on. I promise.
spot.
All right, look, guys. We're gonna keep Shaw from finding you, but to keep you safe, we need your help. We don't want the syndicate tracking us here, so put away your cameras and turn off your cell phones. One flash or one ringtone can give us away.
I need y'all to take this real serious.
Okay, pull into the next bay. Meet you there.
FBI, don't move. Neil? That's right, party's over.
You know how long I took to iron this shirt, man? I'm not...
You're under arrest right now.
Ladies, just back up a little bit. Got it. It's lightweight. First of all, I don't work for you.
Oh, really? Well, tell me, Roman, who do you work for?
We don't work for nobody. Cop, I suggest you clear out of here, otherwise we can't guarantee your safety.
Guarantee my safety? I'm the one holding the gun.
Yeah, but mine's a whole lot bigger than yours. Hobbs, escort this novice out. Let's go, Cookie Puss. You got an ugly suit on, man. It's cheap.
Somebody out there really pissed off Shaw. It's gonna get ugly fast.
Yeah, don't worry. Lucky for you, our whole family will protect you.
Are you kidding me, Roman? You didn't shut off your phone, bro?
I gotta call you back. I'm in the middle of this.
See what I'm talking about?
Call you back.
Man.
It was on vibrate. Shaw traced us. Ops can't hold him forever. Letty, Roman, we're up. Driver, move that vehicle. It's about to get real interesting.
My Mona Lisa's all warmed up right next door.
Roman, grab your truck. I need you and Letty ready to roll.
Okay, the situation sounds a little intense. I think we should put those 3D glasses on, hold on to your belongings, and stay seated.
Which one of you is the witness? Speak now or you all get fried!
This is our turn.
After them!
Okay, guys, it's showtime. Come on the left. This thing ain't moving fast enough. Roman, Letty, hook him up. Now we're moving.
You give me the witness to let over call it a day! The witness is mine, Letty!
How about you eat asphalt?
Don't think you're getting away! Find the cars!
Way to go, Letty. Don't go to the little shot. Not gonna happen. Don't worry, I got this. Mama, don't shoot. Under the bridge. Under protection. Hit the entrance.
We're not gonna make it!
Ride or die.
Over job, everybody. You've protected the witness and you can resume waiting.
You know, it's crazy out there. Dead right hard.
music got messed up a little bit, but it's all good. We got through it. Y'all held it down. They say the bigger the family, the stronger it is. You guys get good out there. And you're welcome to join our crew anytime.
We are nearing the end of our tour. I'd like to thank each and every one of you for joining us on the world famous studio tour. To our past members, thank you so much for being here with us today. If you're not a past member, head to the Universal box office to see how you can turn today's ticket into an annual pass so you can come back again and again. Make sure you have downloaded the Universal Studios Hollywood app. That's where you'll find information including today's park hours. We close at 10 p.m. tonight. Wait times, mobile food ordering, and more. To purchase any of the NBC Universal movies and TV shows you've seen on the tour, visit www.uphe.com or ask today at one of our retail stores. On behalf of our driver, Caleb, myself, Helen, and everyone here at Universal Destinations and Experiences, we hope you have enjoyed this exclusive behind-the-scenes Hollywood experience that's been 60 years in the making. As we say here in Hollywood, that is a wrap. Plan to come back this April to celebrate the best of sci-fi, fantasy, gaming, and anime at the all-new Universal Fan Fest nights. Experience your favorite franchises every event night, all in one place. To find out more, visit universalstudioshollywood.com. Well, everyone be on the lookout for the Grinch today in the park.
Hello, friends. This is Cindy Lou Who, and I want you to help me find the Grinch. He could be here. He could be there. That Grinchy old Grinch could be hiding anywhere. Perhaps he's in the Universal Plaza by the holiday tree, counting the presents 1, 2, 3. He could be in a corner. He could be in a nook. Or maybe the Jurassic Cove is where you should look. He'll be at one of those two places waiting for you. So happy holidays from me, Cindy Lou Who. Hello, friends. Come meet me, Cindy Lou Who, and hear my favorite story, How the Grinch Stole Christmas in English and Spanish. Showtime's available on the Universal app. Happy Grinchmas! What you say? Don't come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
If you have any questions, I am available after the tour. Please watch your step as you exit the tram and drop those glasses in blue bins located on the left. Everybody, please stay seated until the gates open. Thank you so much and have a great day.